All right, let's go live. Let's get started here. Just putting all my stuff together to get it started. Today we're gonna color this one of the pages of this wonderful book. I'm so excited. Yesterday I had a market and brought all my books to sell, and it was fantastic. So many people looking and enjoying, and today I decided to just do a quick live and show you guys one of my favorites. This is The Magical Creators. This is volume 1, and I just love the advanced coloring. So this is all about fantasy and is highly detailed, and today we're gonna color this lady here because not only is fall, but she is such a beautiful elf, and she is dancing up in the air and commanding all the leaves to dance with her. And I think that it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna try to get as far as possible with her. And since this is October, I am doing every one of my coloring characters get some fun hair. So if you want to vote, if you want to suggest what color her hair should be, let me know. I'm thinking about something fun out of the ordinary. So I'll start with her clothes and the leaves and whatnot, and then choose what goes for the leaves. I want them to look kind of fall, so I'm not gonna use much greenery with them today. All right, for those of you that don't know my coloring style, I actually prefer coloring pencils. So I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of how I have my colored pencil set up here on my side. It's just too big to go on the camera. So here you get a sneak peek of it. And it basically is really a bag that organizes all my colored pencils. And that way I can get easy access to each one of them. These are some of my metallic. Let me get my blender out. And the one with my eraser. I like this sharp one here as well, that I can add more details to the illustrations as I go. And yeah, this bag here holds 500 pencils. So it's gonna be here on my side. And I really like to keep everything nicely organized in a way that I can color and have so much fun without worrying of how to get started. All right, I'm gonna choose some fun colors for her clothes. It's not gonna be just one. I want her to be very colorful. After all, she is an enchanted fairy, elf, I mean. All right, my colored pencils are color, so I need to break the lead a little bit so they feel very smooth and whatnot. Alexa, next. And I always start with the traces that are for the shadowing. You will see that from my illustration style, that is to give you all that you need for the shading and for deepness and movement. So if you're just new in coloring and you don't want to get frustrated because you can't accomplish the same results, you're able to do that. And this is my little best friend here. It's a blender from the same color pencil sets, and it helps me, let me sharpen it a little bit, it helps me avoid this white spots that the pencil leaves behind. So you see here the magic that takes place when I use it. You may say, oh, it adds an extra step to it. Well, coloring for me is just mindfulness and playing around, going on layer after layer, getting the results that I want. So I do not mind the extra steps whatsoever. But if you don't want to have colored pencils that may add that, there's so many options. Oil-based tends to do that. Thank you so much for all of you joining. I hope you enjoy it today. So when I was illustrating this one piece, I was thinking that I love so much the dancing. And when I was much younger, much younger, there was not one weekend that I wouldn't be hitting the clubs. It's just part of the culture, you know, the Brazilian culture to dance and enjoy life and hang out with your friends and whatnot. And I had a lot of fun doing that. I think that now the most that I do is dance in the kitchen when nobody's watching. So let's just get her to dance. Okay, just follow my, just keep my hair off putting my pencils up on my top shelf here as I finish with them, and keep getting more. I'm very inclined to give her some blue hair. Haven't made up my mind yet. Let me just play with the colors. On her clothes. I think I like this one color here for her, this skirt. Oh yeah, love it. Very festive and beautiful. So I go a little bit harder with the same pencil on all the shading parts, the cracks and whatnot, and then I come with it again a little bit lighter. And then I get the next tone, the next shade on the same color, or maybe a different color, it depends. Let's see how it looks like to do some of the borders and whatnot.